Alright guys, it's November 5th. I drove all night, well, from 3 o'clock. I drove up here back to northern Missouri. It rained almost all the way at the time of getting up here. I got here at 6 and it rained all the way till 7. It was still raining. But I wanted to get in here before too awful late. What I got going on here is I've got about a 25-acre bedding area. It's just thick, nasty area, and that's where all these deer are going into bed. And hopefully, I'm on a little strip of woods in between all of it. And then there's a big old, it's not CRP, but some kind of grassy field out in front of me. I'm hoping to catch these deer cruising this thicket or on the edge. I mean, there's a lot of rubs and scrapes all down through here. Plus it's windy, it's cold and rainy. Perfect conditions for a big old buck to be up cruising. About 12:30. I ain't seen no deer in about 20-30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and slip down, get out of here, and go back to the truck, get my wife, take her to town, let her get a book or something, grab something to eat, and then try to get back out here as soon as possible because there's deer moving like crazy today. So I couldn't tell you how many deer I've seen. I mean, if they weren't all the same, I've probably seen 15 to 20, but I think a lot of them are the same deer, just cruising in and out. So anyway, good first morning, so we'll catch you guys here in a little bit. Alrighty guys, it's November the 6th. It's a beautiful morning compared to yesterday. It's about 42, 43 degrees with a 2 or 3 mile an hour southwest wind. It is quiet. There's too much good hunting around here for there not to be a monster in here. I know there's at least one good 10-pointer. I've seen him a couple of times. I think I spooked him yesterday walking into this stand with a doe. And they ran back up in this big old bedding area that I'm hunting. So, unless he got shot yesterday evening sometime, he's still running around here somewhere. So, we just need one of these does to come in, pull on a big old buck behind her, or maybe even a big old buck cruising through here. Guys, it is November 7th. Oh, here comes a deer. Crap. November the 7th. I'm hunting up in northern Missouri, but I've been hunting that side because the wind's been blowing my scent away from this bedding area. Well, last night it switched to a northeast, but it's only supposed to be blowing northeast for an hour or two and then start blowing straight east, which anywhere I hunt down there will be blowing my wind right through this bedding area. So I came up to the far side of it on the property line of this public and private, which behind me is all private, but it's a big old wide open field. So hopefully they don't come that way anyway, but my wind's blowing out in that field, which it looks like they're deer hunters, because I mean they've got purple paint, looks like a box blind, all kinds of stuff down through there. But anyway, we're sitting here watching this take it, and the only bad part is the sun's going to come up, so I'm looking east, so the sun's going to be right in our face here in a little bit. But it's good to know we ain't sat in here 15-20 minutes and we had a doe come through. There's a couple of scrapes right here. We just need a hot doe to come cruising through here with a buck, or just a buck coming through, maybe checking these scrapes. Usually in the mornings it's pretty intense down that way, about 300 yards. Deer running all over the place, so let's see if it's any better up here. I could barely hear the wind blowing. Or the wind was blowing a little bit, and I heard it sound like two horns. Just for a couple split seconds, and it was it. It sounded like two bucks went at it for a minute. So I grabbed my horns, just rattled them together just a little bit, and grunted. And I stood there 10 minutes, and I see him through the brush coming my way. He was walking right towards me. He got to the same spot that doe got to, and he stopped and looked. And then he started going away from me, down that thicket. So I grabbed my grunt call and I just grunted at him one time. He turned around and looked at me, and then nothing. So he took back off, started walking that way. So I grabbed my grunt call, looked that way, grunted 2 or 3 times, and like I was chasing a doe. He turned around, started looking. I hit my can. Here he come, trotting right towards me. Got the camera right here on that scrape he was at. Video on him. You got hopefully I got it all on video. Was scraping right there. Walked out here. 15 yards. Looked like I smoked him. So, play that banjo. Missouri public land. Boom! I'm excited if you can't tell. I had to go home. Today we was going home. Last morning. Got her done. Trophy line, baby. Hanging in this, you ought to see this tree that I'm in. You can't really see it. But I'm in one of the weirdest, crookedest little trees I've ever seen. There's no way I could have got in here. Well, I could have got in here with a stand, but I mean, just look at this tree. The branch is going that way. Branch is going that way. It'd have been crooked as all get out. Gotta love the trophy line saddle. Yes. Yes. Gosh, I love deer hunting. I love bow hunting. That's an outdoors. This one's for you. Alright, I gotta settle down. I'm gonna give him about 30 minutes and I'm gonna slip out and get out of here. Take all my stuff back. I'm pretty sure he's smoked though. Alright guys, I'm on the ground. I wanted to show you my setup. I was sitting about right there. I mean, yeah, that branch going that way. This branch was going this way, and then this one was going that way. I mean, there's all kinds of crooked. That's where I was sitting at. So look at that arrow. That's what you want to see right there. I smoked him, it looked like. He come walking down this. He came out right there by that cedar tree and was headed that way, which I didn't get all that on video because I thought he was leaving, so I shut the camera off because I was low on camera battery because I've been out here for 2-3 days. And I grunted at him and he turned and looked and he started to walk off again. And then I grunted again and I acted like I was chasing. I grunted, and then hit the can call, and I mean, he turned and come right to me, stopped at this tree right here. I mean, I got that on video, made that scrape, and I mean, he's standing right here, and I was right there. Absolutely perfect. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go the other way from I came in, slip out and around and go back. I'm gonna go get my wife. She's in the Suburban sleeping because she didn't want to get up and come with me this morning. But I'm gonna bring her back in here and help her have her video the recovery, and we'll go from there. So that's a good looking arrow. Stay tuned. All right, it's about 9:30. We gave the deer a couple hours just in case. I came back and got my wife. We're going to slip in there and see if we can't find it and be real happy, hopefully. So stay tuned. Here we go. made it back to my spot. It's about 9:30. I gave him 2 hours. We're gonna go back here. On my left, I looked for blood. I didn't see any blood. Hopefully within the next 10-15 yards past that, he'll start bleeding. But we're gonna slip into this wood line real slow. Quiet, it's real windy, which is good. See if we can't find his blood, see if we can't find this deer. We haven't found any blood, but I can see the top of his horns right here, so let's go get him.
Well, I got him out in the field here where we can get a little bit better view of him. He's pretty wide. He's not the tallest deer, but he's got good mass, width, got some crazy points going on. He's got a couple kickers right here. But all in all, he's a very public land deer, and I'm pretty happy with him. It's been a while since I've killed a good 8-pointer, and I love big 8-pointers. But like I was saying earlier, me and my wife came up here Saturday, and we've been hunting the backside of this this bedding area. And I mean, I've probably seen 40 deer. I mean, there's been does and fawns and yearlings, I mean, running all over the place. I've seen probably 8 or 9 different bucks. One 7-pointer, which was a little bigger. I mean, not even half the size of this one. But nothing big. Hadn't seen any big deer. Well, today's Monday morning, November 7th. He'd walked out 15 yards. Hit him through the back of the first lung, went through the second lung, came out the front shoulder. And right there, actually, where it came out at, he's quartering away. And he ran, I don't know, he might have ran 80 yards, which there's a bunch of cedars in the way. I couldn't see him go down. If not, I could have seen him. But that was it. That's my 2022 buck tag for bow season. So I'm excited. Next week, Sunday, we're headed to Oklahoma and see if we can't find a good old Oklahoma deer. So thanks for watching Hudson Outdoors, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.